Ladies and gentlemen, it's me, James Sweeney, coming at you this Wednesday afternoon from the balcony overlooking the New York Stock Exchange. And I'm actually in a very good mood today, despite it being kind of cold, kind of gray, kind of windy outside here in the Big Apple. I'm in a good mood because I just realized that we're more than halfway through the trading session. And despite working all night, I have a lot of energy. And with that stated, it's nearly 4 o'clock. The markets, they're about to close. I'm about to get a little more energy as well. You know why? Because it's happy hour in the Big Apple. Now stocks, they are slightly lower this Wednesday afternoon as investors take in commentary from several key Federal Reserve officials, this while an OPEC meeting overseas coming to an end. But let's first start with the Fed. There are a total of 6 Fed officials scheduled to speak today, but none of them more important than Fed Chair Janet Yellen, who already said in a prepared testimony to the House Financial Services Committee that U.S. banks are well capitalized, but they also remain challenged by weak interest income. She later went on to say that the central bank does not have a fixed timetable for raising rates. Meanwhile, investors looking at crude oil prices today, crude futures erasing earlier gains following a build in gasoline stockpiles, offsetting a draw in crude oil inventories. And the oil markets earlier lifted by remarks from Saudi Energy Minister Khalid Al-Faleh, in which he said output limits could be set as early as November. Comments made at an unofficial OPEC meeting in Algeria. And on the economic front, durable goods orders for August coming in unchanged versus an expected decline. European stocks rising broadly as shares of Deutsche Bank rebounding from all-time lows, and the U.S. dollar rising slightly against the basket of its major counterparts. Combine all of this and you have yourself a session right now behind me where about 3 stocks are on the upside for every advancer right here at the New York Stock Exchange. Let's take a look to see how the markets are shaping up to close out this, the more than halfway point of the trading week. And as always, it's happy hour time. It's time to talk sports. We have a very big game today for the New York Mets. Last night, great win. Jay Bruce Cespedes knocking them out of the park. Let's keep it up. 4 games left to go for the New York Mets to hopefully clinch the number 1 spot in the wild card game. Hopefully, I'll be able to get tickets. We'll just have to wait and see. From out on Wall Street, I'm James Sweeney.